Hey, welcome to Darnley Cyber Cafe, your favorite digital coffee house hideaway where security matters, curiosity is caffeinated, and no one's tracking your biscottis. I'm your host, Darnley, and today we're kicking off Season 6 with a topic that sounds like something out of a dystopian sci-fi flick, but is 100% real. Surveillance capitalism. Yeah, I'll let that brew in your mind for a second. What is surveillance capitalism? At its core, surveillance capitalism is an economic system centered around extracting personal data, analyzing it, and monetizing it, often without your full understanding or consent. Coined by Harvard professor Shoshana Zuboff, this term describes how tech companies collect your behavior, what you search, where you go, what you like, how long you hover over a post, and turn it into predictive data. That data gets sold to advertisers, governments, insurance companies, you name it. In short, you're not the customer, you are the product. So I'll talk about how it works and how it works against you. So let me break it down with a little story. You search for hiking boots on Google. Okay, boring, but cool, right? But now, ads for boots follow you on Instagram, YouTube, and even that weather app you forgot about downloading back in 2019. That's not a coincidence, that's data profiling. But it gets deeper. Companies don't just want you to know what you do, they want to predict what you'll do next. That's when surveillance capitalism hits another level. It's not about just simple ads anymore. It's about shaping your behavior, nudging your decisions, manipulating emotion. So what is data profiling exactly? Data profiling is the process of collecting and analyzing information about a person's digital behavior to build a detailed profile of who they are, what they like, how they act, often without them even realizing it. It's kind of like digital detective work, but something you never agreed to be investigated. So every time you use a smartphone, browse the internet, or engage with apps, you're leaving behind a trail of data crumbs or data biscotti, whatever you like. Data profiling systems sweep up these things and analyze them. So here's basically what they collect. 1, basic information. Your age, gender, location, language, device type. Number 2, your browsing history, what websites you visit, how long you stay, what you click. 3, shopping habits, what you buy, what you abandon in your cart, or even just look at. 4, search history, so what you Google or Bing, whatever, I don't judge. Number 5, social activity, what posts you like, comment on, share, or even scroll past. 6, location data, where you go, how often and when. And lastly, 7, app usage. So what apps you open, how long you use them, and how you interact with them. Now, once enough data is gathered, it's used to predict future behavior. For example, this person is likely to buy running shoes on payday. This user is probably politically liberal and owns a pet. This user is in the market for a new car. So these types of predictions are often used to target ads, influence recommendations, or even adjust prices you see online. It's wild. I often hear people say that their mobile device's microphone must be on to listen to their conversations. No, that's just profiling. You scared yet? I'll talk a little later on ways to protect yourself, but anyway, what are some real-world examples of companies data profiling you? Number 1, Facebook and Cambridge Analytica. Remember the scandal where millions of Facebook profiles were harvested and used to influence elections? Classic surveillance capitalism. You liked a photo, and suddenly somewhere halfway across the world knows your political leanings by that one like. Number 2, Google Maps. Amazing tool, great tool, but it's also collecting massive amounts of location data. That data helps Google target ads, determine foot traffic for businesses, and even influence city planning, with or without your permission. And 3, free mobile games. That innocent Sudoku app, it might be collecting your location, contacts, and device ID. Many of these apps don't take money from in-game purchases. They make money from selling your behavior to these data brokers. Now, for businesses, how does it affect you? At first glance, businesses might think, hey, targeted ads are great. And sure, they work. But here's the flip side. Small businesses become dependent on platforms like Meta and Google, giving away their marketing dollars while receiving little customer insight in return. The customer trust erodes because people are getting smarter because they're listening to Darnley Cyber Cafe. And they are warier about their data being used. Businesses that rely too heavily on surveillance-based marketing may lose credibility in the short term or long term. Regulations are actually coming. Countries like the United States, Canada, and those in the European Union are introducing stronger data privacy laws. If your business is not ready, it could be hit with fines or become blacklisted. Okay, so great, this is amazing, but what can you do? So let's not end on a heavy note. I don't like that. Here's what you can do. As a human navigating this digital jungle, you can use browsers like Firefox or Brave that block trackers by default. Install extensions like uBlock Origin and Privacy Badger. Think before you click accept all cookies. You know that little thing that pops up in websites and you say just accept all cookies to get rid of it? Don't do that, please. For businesses, consider ethical alternatives for surveillance-based marketing, like building real communities, using consent-based email campaigns, and just being transparent with your data policies. A few sources I would love to provide you, and so you can read a bit more, was what I mentioned earlier in this podcast about Shoshana Zuboff, a book called The Age of Surveillance Capitalism. That's a good read. Wired Magazine has something out for surveillance capitalism, and EFF.org, which is abbreviated as Electronic Frontier Foundation. So there you have it, surveillance capitalism decoded. This isn't just about ads or creepy coincidences. This is about the very structure of the digital world we live in. But knowledge is power, and here at the Cafe, we believe in giving you the tools to protect your mind, your time, and your data. If you like this episode, share with a friend who's still wondering why their phone listens to them. Spoiler alert, it's probably worse than that. Stay curious, stay private, and as always, knowledge is power. Thank you so much for visiting today at Darnley Cyber Cafe. If this episode got you thinking, do me a solid, share with a friend, drop a like, or follow the show so you don't miss what's brewing next at the Cyber Cafe. Catch you next time. Cheers.